Alright guys, so I asked you all over on Twitter if you wanted to see a setup video, and due to the overwhelming response that I got, I decided that it would be in everyone's best interest if I did. Alright, so don't worry, this is not a Lazard Squad hack, but I just want to make it clear here that I'm doing everything in my power to make sure there are ample amounts of delays when uploading YouTube videos for you guys. So this is basically it from a overview point of view, and then I can go in and kind of show a little close-up and explanation about what's going on over here. Alright, so starting from the right side, I have my PS3 up here because I have yet to finish my Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix, and I will get to that. I'm almost done with it, but until I finish that, this is going to have to stay here. Over here, we have my PS4 controllers. This is like a PS2, PS3, and PC controller. I guess I can show that quickly. So it's got USB here for PS3 and PC, and then it's also got the PS2 adapter here. That's a Google Home Mini, so that way I can feed Google all my sensitive data for free. Down here we've got this ship in a bottle kind of thing. We've got this letter B, not sure why. Some random pins and stuff, a rhino, shed aquarium, if it'll focus, this tower type thing, Destiny Ghost, shout out Slow McDoge. This is when I got a smart home lock for the front door. I don't know why they're still there. Got some smart home things left over. PS2, GameCube, and Nintendo Switch controllers over here. So then moving over a little bit, we have my work laptop here. That's a docking station. This monitor I use for work and for my streaming PC down here. So I have a VGA cable coming out of that docking station going into this monitor, and then an HDMI from this monitor, from that computer up till here. So as you can see, it's capturing my main PC over here. I use this USB switcher because these two mouse and keyboard are plugged in via USB into that, and then this headset is plugged into that as well, so I can switch what is being used between my docking station for work or my streaming PC. Down here I have my water bottles. As you can see, they're both empty, barren, just like the content on this channel currently is, but that's fine, we make do with it. Coming over here, we've got some speakers that I got from Amazon for like $15. Yeah, keyboard and mouse also from Amazon. Nothing too fancy. This is just a Blue Keys, Blue Switches keyboard, and then just a pretty standard mouse. It was like $5 or $10 or something. Got my mat here to make it feel nice and smooth. I have my headphones plugged into the speakers. Oh, and this mic is plugged into my main PC, which is over here, and that's what I use for audio, obviously. 29-inch ultra wide. This is a 24-inch curved Samsung monitor. This is a I'll get more into these later, but these are both 24 inches. This one's like a Seiki brand, and this is some V7 monitor. So what's going on over here is, in my GPU, I have one DVI cable going to the monitor. I have one HDMI from the GPU going into the capture card, which is down here, which is doing the capturing into the streaming PC. Then I have one VGA cable going into this monitor, and I'm going to have a DVI cable coming that's going to go over here. So the reason I use those instead of HDMIs, as you can see, is because that's how I differentiate between what's being used from my PC and versus other things. So this monitor would have the DVI and the HDMI, and then this monitor would have an HDMI and VGA. So that way I don't need an HDMI switcher for everything. I can just switch between the input type like this, between what's being output onto the monitor. So Now over here, I do have one HDMI switcher. If we come back over here, so this Elgato is plugged into that HDMI switcher. So like whatever I switch on that HDMI switcher switches what the Elgato is capturing and then outputs it over here. So this means that my PS4 and Nintendo Switch, all I have to do is press a button here and it'll change what's going on over here, and then I can open up the Elgato, the other Elgato software over here to capture and stream directly from my streaming PC while I'm playing here, and I can still have my main PC open on these two monitors, or I can have two PS4s on over here. Right now this is being used as a PC. Two PS4 on, main monitor here, and then I can still stream at the same time over there. And then coming over on to this side, we have my PS4 here, external storage. I think that is 1 terabyte for all my games, so I don't have to delete them, because there might come a day where I play a certain game, but until that day comes, it's just going to sit on that hard drive. Nintendo Switch docking station, that's for the controllers. This is for the GameCube controllers. This is just a USB hub I use to power all my USB devices, so like the HDMI switcher, I have a USB 3.0 hub over here that's plugged, that's using this as like a pass-through, so that's what I use to plug in my my mic over here, my mouse, my webcam. If I plug it in, it'll go over there, and my controller will plug into that over there. So I have my webcam over here, but it's currently not plugged, so I just put it into my mount, which is a triple monitor mount, also from Amazon. It's called Mounted. I can link all this in the description. And this is another mount, 5 Vivo something, that I use for the fourth monitor here. So these three are on the triple mount, and then this one is on its own. Then coming down here, second PS4 for when doing local co-op. And then down here I just have some games, the actual Switch. I have this router, which I'm using as like an access point / Ethernet switch. So I have this cable that's coming in, plug it into there. So now this has its Wi-Fi that I can connect to, which is basically the Wi-Fi of the main router. And then I have like an Ethernet switch, I guess. I have to come back here. So I have an Ethernet switch over there plugged in to the access point, so that way I can have 7-8 devices all connected into Ethernet, and then that's just a 3 terabyte external hard drive over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess those are the only 4 I have plugged in Ethernet right now, but that's why I have that set up like that over there. And yeah, I guess that's basically it. So I can link everything in the description if I can find it. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so this is also an adjustable desk, manual adjustable, that I got from Office Max or something like that. So if you're wondering why the cable management down here is so bad, it's because I need all the wires to have, not all of them, but most of them need to have a little bit of slacks. That way when, you know, everything moves up, I still have the ability to, you know, move things around. Well, that's plugged in right there, but to be able to move things around without too much difficulty. Alright, so since I'm already making a setup video, I thought I would show some pictures from where all of this started. A lot of these pictures are from 2017, 2018. You'll see me reuse a lot of the stuff because I haven't found a need to replace it. But I just thought it'd be a little contrast to show where a lot of this stuff started and where it is now.